Hello friends, so still you are taking too much time to solve aptitude questions or stuck in calculation part. Don't worry, I'm here to help you out to solve difficult calculations without actual solving the questions. So this is Abhinandan Singh, Quality Coordinator with Department of Career Planning and Development. Today we are going to discuss two methods to save your time and calculations, which will also help you out in eliminating the options. So method one is digital sum and the other one is units place. So let us start our first topic, that is digital sum. So what is digital sum? Digital sum is the sum of the digits of a number until it becomes a single digit number. So before starting the topic, we have some properties of digital sum. Let us start with property 1. Property 1 is some numbers are added, then their digital sums are also added. So what does this property say? For example, we are having a number 2, 3, 1. Let's say another number is 1, 3, 2 and the third number is, for example, 4, 3, 1. Let's add this number. So when we add this number, it becomes 2 plus 1 plus 1, that is 4, 3 plus 3 plus 3, that is 9, 2 plus 1 plus 4, that is 7. So if I want to check the digital sum of my answer, that is 794, so I'll add the digits of this number, that is 7 plus 9, 16, 16 plus 4, 20. But this is not a digital sum of this number, because earlier we discussed that digital sum is a single digit number. So again I'll add this 2 plus 0, that is 2. So I can say the digital sum of 794 is 2. So let us check the digital sum of these numbers. 2, 3, 1, that is 2 plus 3, 5 plus 1, 6, 1 plus 3, 4 plus 2, again 6, again 4 plus 3 plus 1, that is 4 plus 3, 7 plus 1, 8. Our properties say if we add some number, then their digital sums are also added. So I'll add the digital sum of these individual numbers. So 6 plus 6, 12, 12 plus 8, 20. So again the digital sum of this 20, that is 2. So our property holds because our digital sum are same. So let us understand the second property, that is if we multiply some numbers, then their digital sums are also multiplied. So here we have some example. Let's say one number is 3, 2, 1, another number is 4, 2, 3, and the answer of its multiplication is 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 3. So let's check the digital sum of this number, that is 3, 2, 1. 3 plus 2, 5 plus 1, that is 6. So the digital sum of this number, that is 4 plus 2, 6 plus 3, that is 9. But our property says that digital sum will also get multiplied. So 6 into 9, that is 54. 54, the digital sum of 54, that is 9. So let us check the digital sum of our result, that is 3 plus 1, 4, plus 5, 9, 9 plus 7, 16, 16 plus 8, 24, 24 plus 3, 27, and the digital sum of 27 will be 9. So again our property holds because the digital sum is same. So here we have property number 3, that is k plus 9 is equal to k. So what does this property say? Let's take an example to understand this property. So here we have one number, that is 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 5. So if we want to check the digital sum of this particular number, so What will be the digital sum of this number? That is 3 plus 2 5 plus 1 6 plus 5 11, 11 plus 4 15, 15 plus 5 20, but the digital sum will be 2 plus 0, that is 2. But the property says k plus 9 is always equal to k, so it means we can ignore 9 from our number. The pairing of 9 is, that is 4 plus 5 9, so we can exclude this 4 and 5. Again 5 plus 3 8 plus 1 9. So if I exclude these particular digits, so I'll get my digital sum immediately, so it will be 2. Let's take one more example. Let's say we are having another number, that is 4 3 3 2 5 9. So if I exclude the 9s, that is this one is 9, 5 plus 4 is again 9, so my digital sum will be 3 plus 3 plus 2. So what will it become? 3 plus 3 6 plus 2 8. So let's verify our result, that is 4 plus 3 7 plus 3 10 plus 2 12 plus 5 17 plus 9 26. So the digital sum of 26 will be 8. So it verifies our result. Fine. So guys, here we have something interesting for you. Let's understand that with an example. I'll write some numbers 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 and 30. So if I want to check the digital sum of these particular numbers, so here we have 1 to 9, all are single digit numbers. So can I say the digital sum of these numbers is itself a single digit number? And what will be the digital sum of this 11? That is 2. Digital sum of this 12? That is 3, 4, 5. So what we will say here, the digital sum here is 2. So again, where I have the digital sum 2? Here only. So again, where I have the digital sum 2 again, let's check. So the digital sum is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that will become 1, 2. So here I have the digital sum 2 again for 20. So the digital sum 2 is for 11, and here the digital sum is 2. So what you can get from these results, here we can conclude that the cyclicity of digital sum is 9, right? So in short, I can say the digital sum repeat itself after every 9 places. So this is a base of this particular property, that is k plus 9 is equal to k. So that's why we are eliminating 9 to check the digital sum of our any particular number. You can also check another digital sum with in this example only. Let's check for 3. So the digital sum 3 is here. Again the digital sum is 3 for 12, and the again digital sum 3 will be here. 2 plus 1, that is 3. So here again we are having digital sum 3 after every 9 places. So let's move to the another property, that is k into 9 is equals to 9. So what does this property say? So So this is, that is, for example, 9 into 1 is equals to 9, 9 into 2 is equals to 18, 9 into 3 is equals to 27, 9 into 4 is equals to 36. So let's check the digital sum of these numbers. This is 9, 8 plus 1, 9, 7 plus 2, again 9, 3 plus 6 is again 9. So what does our property say? That is k into 9 is equal to 9. So it means when we are multiplying any number with 9, the digital sum will always be 9. Move to the next property, that is digital sum cannot be used with negative signs. For example, we are having 55 minus 23. So the digital sum of 5 plus 5 is 10, that is 1. 2 plus 3 is 5. So we cannot say the digital sum will be negative 4, or we cannot ignore the negative sign of this digital sum. This will be wrong. So we will discuss how we will eliminate the negative signs with the help of examples. So let's move to the another property, that is digital sum cannot be used with divisibility signs. So we cannot use digital sum method in divisions. For example, if I am multiplying 55 by 11, I cannot say that digital sum will be 5, or I cannot assume that digital sum that 5 plus 5, that is 10, and the digital sum will be 1, again 2, so it will be a 0.5. So digital sum will not be a negative, digital sum can never be a fraction. So we will see how we can eliminate these type of signs, negative sign and division sign, in the examples. So here we have first example, that is 5 plus 3, 534.596. So this is a very basic question, how we can solve this question with the help of digital sum. So we have already seen in the properties, we can ignore these digits which can sum up to 9. So 5 plus 4 is 9, here we have 9, 6 plus 3 again 9, so but we are left with, that is 5. So I can say the digital sum of this particular number is 5. Again here we have 7 plus 2 9, so the digital sum of this number will be 6 plus 1 7 plus 4 11. So the digital sum of 11 will be 2. So 9 can be ignored. 4 plus 6 10, 10, and the digital sum of 10 will be 1. 1 plus 7 8, 8 plus 8 16, 16, and the digital sum of 16 will be 7. So here 2 plus 7 9 can be ignored, 2 plus 7 9 can be ignored, so here we are left with 1. So our question will become 5 plus 2 minus 7 is equals to x plus 1. So we have just seen in the property we cannot use the digital sum in negative signs. So how we will eliminate this negative sign? Let's check. So 5 plus 2 will become 7 is equal to, we will send this 7 to another side of equal to, that will become addition. So here we have x plus 8. Fine. So this is our question. So now let's check our options. So 6 plus 3 is 9, we can ignore 9. 6 plus 2 plus 1 9, we can ignore, so the digital sum of this option will be 1. Let's put this 1 here in place of x. So when I'll put 1 in place of x, it will become 9, but we need 7, so it means this is not our correct answer. So again here I can ignore this 9, so the digital sum of this option will be 6 plus 2 8 plus 6 14, digital sum of 14 will be 5. So let's put 5 here. 5 plus 8 is equal to 13, the digital sum will become 4, but we need 7. So again this option will be eliminated. So in third option 9 can be ignored. 7 plus 2 again 9, so the digital sum of this particular option will be 8. So let's put 8 here, sorry, here only. 8 plus 8 is equals to 16. Digital sum will be 7. So what we need, we also need 7, so we can equate both the sides. So 7 is equal to 7, so we can say our correct answer will be 7. So let's check another example. Here we have a simple question on basis of digital sum. So what will be digital sum of this particular number, that is 1 plus 1 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 2 plus 1 3, 4, 6 and 7. 2 plus 1 3 plus 2 5 plus 1 6. So the final digital sum will be 8 plus 7 15 plus 6, that is 21, or the final digital sum will be 3. So let's check for the options. So here 6 plus 3 9 can be ignored. 2 plus 3 5 plus 3 8 plus 1 9 can also be ignored. So what we are left with, that is 1 and 2, that is 12, and the digital sum of 12 will be 3. So what we need is also 3. So our correct answer will be option A. So let's check another example. So third example is with the percentage sign. So please do remember, we can also ignore percentage signs in the question of digital sum. So here we are having 72% of 390. So the digital sum of 72 will be 9. Of will become multiplication. 9 can be ignored. So what we are left with, 3. Again we are having 28. What will it becomes? 8 plus 2 10, or the digital sum will be 1. Of will become multiply. 6 plus 1 7 plus 5 12 and the digital sum of 12 will be 3 is equals to x plus 3. So do remember our properties. 9 into k is always becomes 9, plus 3 into 1 3 is equals to x plus 3. 9 plus 3 12, and the digital sum of 12 will be 3 is equals to x plus 3. So let's put our options in place of x. So let's check our options. So the digital sum of option A will be 3 plus 2 5. Let's put 5 in place of x, that is 5 plus 3 8, but we need 3, so this option will be eliminated. So let's check for second option. 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 can also be ignored, so but we are left with 3. So 3 plus 3 is equals to 6, but we need 3. So this option will not be our correct answer. So again 3 plus 3 6 plus 1 7. Let's put another option. 7 plus 3 is equals to 10, and the final digital sum will be 1, but we need 3. So again C option will not be our answer. Let's check the last option. 3 2 3, that is 3 plus 2 5 plus 3 8. Let's put 8. 8 plus 3 is equals to 11, and the final digital sum will be 2, but we need 3. So again D option will also be eliminated. So our final answer will be E option, that is none of these. So next example is to understand the importance of multiplication sign. So the digital sum of 3463 will be, we can ignore 6 plus 3 9, that is 7, into 9 can also be ignored here. 5 plus 2 7 minus 8 plus 1 9, 6 plus 1 7 plus 1 8 is equals to x plus 5 plus 8 13. 13 digital sum will be 4. 4 plus 8 12, that is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. So here we have 7 into 7, that is 49 minus 8 is equals to x plus 6. So we cannot use negative sign in digital sum. So what we will do is equals to x. 8 will become positive in that side. So 8 plus 6 is 14, and so 9 can be ignored. So the digital sum is 4 is equals to x plus 5. So let's check the options. So here we have 9, 9, 9. The digital sum of first option will be 7 plus 1, that is 8. So let's put 8. 8 plus 5 is equals to 13, and the digital sum will be 4. What we need is also 4. So the option A will be our correct answer. Let's move to another example. 5 into 7, 35. Of multiply 3 plus 4, 7 into 5 plus 5, 10, and the digital sum will be 1 plus 5 plus 4, 9. 9 can be ignored. 6 plus 6, 12, that is 3 is equal to 9 plus 9 can be ignored. 6 plus 1 is 7 plus x. So 5 plus 3, that is 8. 8 into 7 is 56 plus 3 is equals to 7 plus x. So 5 plus 6 is 11, that is 2 plus 3 is equals to 7 plus x, or 5 is equals to 7 plus x. So let's check our option, that is 412. So the digital sum of 412 will be 4 plus 1, 5 plus 2, that is 7. So let's put 7 here. 7 plus 7 is equal to 14, and the digital sum will be 5. But we need that is also 5. So our correct answer will be 412. So let's move to another question, that is 64.5%. So percent can always be ignored. So here we have 4 and 5, that is 9. So the digital sum will be 6. Of is multiplication. 800 is 8 plus 6 plus 3, 9 can be ignored. Here we have 4 into 1500. Digital sum of 1500 will be 6 is equals to x square plus 8 plus 3 is 11, that is 2. So 8 6 are 48. 48 is 12. 12 is 3 plus 6 into 4 is 24. 24 is 6 is equals to x square plus 2. 6 plus 3 is 9 is equals to x square plus 2. So this is our final equation. So let's check our options, that is option 1 is 32, and the digital sum of 32 will be 5. So let's put 5 in place of x. So 5 square is 25, and the digital sum of 25 will be 7, that is 9, and what we need, that is also 9. So 32 will be our correct answer. So let's move to another question, that is 4530 minus 132 into 328 is divisible by 16. So we are introducing divisibility sign here in this question is equal to x into 12. So what we will do to eliminate this division sign, let's see. So we can write it as 4530 minus 132 into 328 is divisible by 16 is equal to 12x. So let's take an LCM in our left side. So it will become 4530 into 16 minus 132 into 328 upon 16 is equals to 12x. So still we are having divisibility. So we will eliminate this divisibility. Let's see, 4530 into 16 minus 132 into 328 is equals to 12x into 16. We will send this 16 into to the another side of equal to, so it will become as multiply. So now we can apply digital sum over here. So here we have 5 plus 4, 9, 9 can be ignored, so we are left with 3 into 6 plus 1 is 7 minus 3 plus 1 4 plus 2 6, 3 plus 2 5 plus 8 13, and 13 is 4 is equals to 12 is 12 is 3 into x into 7. So 7 into 3 is 21, that is 3, minus 6 into 4 24, that is 6 is equals to 7 into 3 21, or 21 will become 3x. So the final step will be 3 is equals to 3x plus 6. We will send this 6 also to the another side of equal to eliminate the negative sign. So now let's check our options. So our option A is 152. The digital sum of option A will be 5 plus 1 6 plus 2 8. Let's put 8 on the right side. So 8 into 3 is 24 plus 6. So 24 plus 6 is 30 or 3. What we need, that is also 3. So our option A will be our correct answer. So guys, that's all about digital sum. We have learned how to do difficult questions with the help of digital sum. So let's move to another subtopic of calculations, that is units place. So here we are having first example of units place. So here we have first example of units place. So what we will do in units place method, we will work only on the unit places of any particular question, right? So here we are having the unit place, that is 567. The unit place of 567 is 7. 4824 unit place is 4. So let's see how to solve the questions with the help of units place method. So let's take the unit places of each numeric figure. 567, we can write it as 7 minus 4824, the unit place will be 4, divisible by 134, we will use it 4 is equals to 9x. So again here we have one property, we will not apply the units place method where we are having the divisibility sign. So in the same way we will eliminate the divisibility sign from the question, we will take the LCM. So that is 7 into 4 minus 4 upon 4 is equals to 9x. 7 into 4, that is 28, but we will write only unit place 28. The unit place of 28, that is 8 minus 4, and this 4 will get multiplied on the another side of equal to. So what will it become? 9 into 4, that is 36. We will use the unit place, that is 6x. So 8 minus 4 is 4 is equals to 6x. So this is our final equation. Let's check our options. So the unit place of A option is 3. So let's put 3. 6 into 3 is equals to 18. But we need our unit place is 4. So it doesn't hold our result. So option A will be eliminated. Let's move to our another option, that is 59. Let's put 9 over here. 6 into 9, that is 54, and the unit place is 4. But we require that is also 4. So we can say option B will be our correct answer. Let's move to the another question of unit place for the better understanding of this method. So here we have again the divisibility sign. So please do concentrate how we will eliminate that divisibility sign over here. So again, as we did in the previous example, 764 will be written as 4 The unit place of 764 is 4 minus unit place of 5145 is 5, divisible by 147, or the unit place, that is 7, is equals to unit place of 36 is 6, and we will use in place of question mark, that is x, so it will become 6x. So 7 into 4, that is 28. We will write it as 8 minus 5 upon 7 is equals to 6x. So 8 minus 5 is equals to 3. 7 into 6, that is 42, or 2x. So this is our final equation. Let's check our options. So option A, unit place is 1. Let's put 1 in place of x. So 2 into 1, that is 2, but we need 3. So option A will not be our correct answer. Let's move to 20.25. So guys, please take this option carefully. We cannot ignore decimal in units place. When we are having decimal, how we will remove the decimal? So can I say 20.25 is 20 is to 1 by 4, right? So this is our mixed fraction, that is 20 is to 1 by 4, or we can write it as 81 by 4, right? So we will write 81 by 4 in place of x. Let's see, our equation is 3 is equals to 2x. Let's put 81 by 4 in place of x, right? But we will not cancel this figure. This 4 will be sent to another side of equal to, that is 3 into 4 is equals to, and we will take the unit place of 81. 2 into 1 is 2, and 4 into 3 is 12, or unit place is 2, and both the sides are having unit place same, that is 2. So we can say option B will be our correct answer. So let's move to the another question of units place, that is 14%. So again, we cannot ignore percent in the units place. So we will write it as 14 upon 100 into 80 plus x into 90 upon 100 in place of percent is equals to 31.9. So 10 will be cancelled out over here, and 10 will be cancelled out over here. So the unit place will be multiplication. 4 into 8 is 32. We will write it as 2 only, plus 9x upon 10. I have taken the LCM, is equals to 31.9. So 2 plus 9x is equals to, when 10 will get multiplied on the another side of the equal to, so this decimal will be cancel out. So it will becomes 319, or we will write its unit place only, that is 9. So 2 plus 9x is equals to 9. So this is our final equation. So let's check our options. First option is 16, or the unit place is 6 only. So we will put 6. 2 plus 9 into 6, that is 54. We will write it as 4 is equals to 9. 4 plus 2 is 6. So it doesn't hold. So option A will not be our correct answer. Let's check for another option, that is 3. So option B, we will put 3 in place of question mark. 2 plus 9 into 3 is equals to 9. So 9 into 3 is 27. So 2 plus 7 is 9, and what we need, that is also 9. So option B will be our correct answer. So let's move to our another question of units place. Here we have percentage sign and decimal sign and square. So it will increase our difficulty level, but with the help of our topic units place, we can solve this question in our few seconds. So 54.5 percentage is 100, and let's cancel the decimal. 1000 into 600 plus 30.5%, that is 100 of 1800, and let's cancel out the decimal. Here we have 1000 is equals to x square plus 147. So 2 zeros are cancelled out, and let's cancel 10 also. So 5 to the 10, 5 and the 5, 5 9 the 45, and 2 3 the 6. 2 zeros are cancelled out. 5 to the 10, 5 6 the 30, 5 and the 5, and 2 9 the 18. So on our left side, that is 3 9 the 27 and 3 1 the 3 plus 9 and 54 is equals to x square plus 147. So now it's our simple question. We have already eliminated percentage sign and a decimal. So now what we will do, take our unit places only. Fine. So unit place of 327 will be 7 plus 9 is equals to x square plus 7. So 9 plus 7 is 16, but we will take it as 6 is equals to x square plus 7. So this is our final equation. So let's check our options. So here we are having first option as 36, or we will take only 6. So let's put 6 in place of x square. So 6 square is 36. Again 6 plus 7 is equals to 13, and unit place of 13 is 3, but we need 6. So option A will not be our correct answer. Let's check for 81, that is 1. So option B is, when we will put 1 in place of x square, that is also 1. So left side is 6 is equals to 1 square, that is 1 plus 7, 7 plus 1 is 8, and on our left side that is 6. Both sides are not equal, so 81 will not be our correct answers. In the same way, 81 negative, again 1 will not be our correct answer, so option D will also be eliminated. So we are left with only one option, that is 18. Let's check for 18, option C. So left side is 6 is equals to 8 square, that is 64, but we will take it as 4 plus 7. So 4 plus 7 is 11, 1, but we need 6. So option C will also be eliminated. So which means our option E, that is none of these, will be our correct answer. Let's understand the unit place method with another example. So here we have another example. So please note one important point over here. If we are having simple question in subtraction with subtraction signs or addition signs, and we are having same number of digits after decimal, we can apply units place method directly, right? So here we are having unit place of first figure, that is 1 minus 9 minus 2 minus 4, right? So all the negative signs will be added, that is 9 plus 2 11, 11 is 1, 1 plus 4, that is 5 minus 1. So we cannot subtract 5 from 1, so this 1 will take carry from its actual figure. So please remember this point. When we are having a small figure and a bigger figure with the negative sign, so smaller figure will get carry from its actual figure. So 11 minus 5 is equals to 6. So I can definitely say my correct answer will have unit place as 6. So option A will not be our correct answer, right? Option B 2 will not be our correct answer. So here we are having only single option with 6 as a units digit. So option C will be our correct answer. So guys, see, we have done this question within a few seconds with the help of units place. Let's have another question on basis of units place with percentage sign. So see, here we are having all the options with unit place as 0. So which means we cannot solve this question with the help of units place. Guys, please remember, when you are having all the options or more than 2 or 3 options with the same unit digit, you are not going to apply units place method in that particular question. But we are not limited with a single method. I've already given you another method named as digital sum. So we will apply digital sum to solve this question easily and to save our time. So again, what will digital sum say? That is sum of digits, right? So 8 plus 7, that is 15, or you can say 6. We can ignore percentage sign in digital sum, and 7 plus 5 is 12, 12 is 3, plus 4 plus 3 is 7 into x in place of question mark is equals to 3 into, so here you can 6 plus 3, 9, you can ignore that 9 and you are left with 2. So 6 into 3, 18, 18 is 9 plus 7x is equals to 6. So this is our final option. Let's check our options by putting the values of digital sum in place of x. So digital sum of option A is 6 plus 5 is 11, that is 2. Let's put 2. So 7 into 2 is 14, or 14 will be 5 plus 9. 9 plus 5 is 14 and it will become 5, but we need 6. So option A will be eliminated. So option B will be 6. Let's put option B in place of x. So 9 plus here 7 into 6, that is 42, or 42 will become 6 is equals to 6. 9 plus 6 is 15, or digital sum of 15 will be 6. So what we need, that is also 6. So option B will be our correct answer. So friends, that's all about digital sum and units place method. I hope this will help to increase your speed in calculations. We'll again meet with lots of another shortcuts and time saving techniques. Till the time, stay safe and happy learning. Thank you.